Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today I'm going to be doing a freestyle reading. Let's see what messages are coming through for the beautiful Pisces collective. Happy birthday to all of you who have already celebrated your birthday and those of you who are waiting for it to come. It's all around the corner, right? Happy birthday to you all. I hope that you're enjoying your beautiful Pisces season. To me, the season to honor our Pisces-ness. After all, this is a Pisces club, so of course I'm going to spoil you. Fishies. I have been doing my best to post readings for every single day, and the fishies that are born each day. That's a happy birthday reading. I get delayed a little bit sometimes, you know, I'm trying my best. But you can definitely expect your reading for the day of your birthday. And if it has already passed, it's most likely already in the channel posted. Alright, my fishies, my lovely, lovely fishies, brothers and sisters. Let's see what messages is the universe bringing for the collective today. Before we start, please make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Under this video, I'm going to leave all the relevant information, especially about the sale, which you are not going to want to miss. All of the online products that I've created for you are 50% off, so each one $24.99. I'll talk about it more at the end of the video. Alrighty. Let's do a Celtic cross upright cards for Pisces. First card coming up, the Knight of Pentacles, Pisces. Alright, so I feel like maybe right now some things are, or you feel like you are paused. Like things are not really moving forward. It's like you are maybe getting ready for massive movement forward, but you're not yet in that motion. See, it's a very similar card, but this is the Victory card, and it's like you know that you're going to be embarking on this journey very soon. You know that right now, if you are not moving forward, it's because maybe you're strategizing how to move forward. What route are you going to use to get to the most, effective outcome? Maybe certain things are aligning themselves, getting themselves organized before you start this journey, right? There seems to be a lot of inspiration here, Pisces. This journey that you are sort of like embarking on, or planning to embark on, I feel like it's something that is really inspiring for you, really motivating. So passion is not going to be something that will be missed. You're going to have so much passion here, Pisces. For those of you who are new in the channel and don't know me, I read cards upright. It's a personal preference of mine, just so you know. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Three of Wands. So I do feel this sense of sort of like telling yourself, okay, there's going to be a lot of movement very soon. There's going to be a lot going on very soon. But right now, it's a time to maybe plan ahead or get ready for that. It's like you're patiently waiting for that moment in which the gates sort of open and you can like start your path, if that makes sense. Yeah, right now, it seems like you're in the same place, just thinking about the movement, but not being in the movement. This journey could have something to do with the physical realm, all right? So this could have something to do with your health, your body, your home, your country, your vehicle, your job, your money, something along those lines. More than an emotional journey, I'm getting it's more of a physical thing, you know, maybe moving to a different country and all the logistics that could imply, because we have the world here. Or just moving to a different property or a different city or a different neighborhood, you know, whatever it is, there's logistics here, right? There's movement. I think that this is something that you definitely want to do. I think that this is actually something that you very well could be celebrating every minute of. But it is potentially overwhelming, and you may realize that as you go through this whole journey, this is not the only area of your life that is demanding your attention. So it seems like you're going to be sort of like pulled in a lot of different directions, Pisces, is what I'm getting. However, the inspiration, motivation, joy, and happiness of what you're creating is definitely going to be there if you want to tap into it. But you may have to make an effort to sit down and say, wow, like this is actually happening, in order for that gratitude, for that excitement to come to the surface. Because you may be very well entangled in the day-to-day things that you have to do to make whatever this is happen. In your mind space, you have the Six of Wands. So you know already that this is definitely not only worth it, but this is going to be extremely successful. This is something that you feel proud of. This is something that you feel like you have already achieved. You know, to be in this point in which you get to consider the next steps is already a win in and of itself. So I feel like you are in a very celebratory mindset, and you're trying to keep the positive energy as you go through the motions of this change, whatever this is. Some of you guys, as a challenge, you could be having a little bit of a hard time remaining connected to love and to that perspective of how blessed you are right now to be going through this process. Like, as I mentioned earlier, it can be very easy to lose sight and just feel stressed and overwhelmed and feel like people are being unorganized or aggressive, or like there's energy just being spilled in every direction. And it can very easily turn from, oh my god, like I can't believe I get to do this, that I get to go through this, whatever this is, to, oh my god, like this has been such a drag, I can't believe I have to go through this. You know what I mean? It's the same phrase, but one is filled with gratitude and wonder and feeling blessed, and the other is just like, oh my god, you know, another thing on my plate, so to speak. So just try to remain in the right mindset. Remember that whatever is happening right now is a blessing, and it is something that is really opening up a new cycle in your life. Take it if it resonates. You know, it may not resonate for you. You may not know what we're talking about just yet. It may be coming up for you in the next couple of weeks, maybe. Others of you know exactly what we're talking about, right? So in every one of these readings, just, you know, take it if it applies for you. Right now, Pisces, you are in a very abundant frequency. You are in a prosperity mindset. You are very aware that money will be flowing into your life without any delays, without any obstacles. You're going to feel very comfortable sharing your money, giving it away to people who need it. And when I mean money, I mean, you know, money in any form. It doesn't have to be like cash, you know what I mean? It can be support in the form of resources or opportunities or favors or whatever it is. It's like this sense of abundance that you're carrying that you're willing to share. Your environment, though, I do feel like your environment is not as smooth. And I don't think your environment is going to bring you that much peace of mind. So I do feel like maybe you need to pay a little bit of attention to protecting your energy in this process, because there could be some people that are involved in the process that are either very pessimistic or very irritable. Maybe because of the situation itself, or maybe because of what's going on in their own home or family or space or whatever. You know, sometimes it's not even about what it's in front of them. But I do feel like there's some people here that are going to be a little bit like extensively negative, more than required, you know. And it's not going to be like a healthy thing. It's going to be something that could make you feel like you are dragging that weight, is what I'm hearing. So just be aware of that. It seems like you're building something that will allow you to be more and more into this Empress energy vibe. Luxury, comfort, happiness, sufficiency, you know, being very independent and fertile and happy and beautiful, you know? It seems like this is what you want. But you may be a little bit afraid of that as well for some reason. Maybe you feel afraid that you're going to be indulging too much or spending too much focusing too much on luxury and forgetting your connection to yourself, maybe. The Devil card as the outcome card is definitely talking about indulgence, right? Temptations. You may want to resort to activities that are not necessarily the best for you, but that can, you know, sort of like immediately temporary release stress for you at the moment, and then, you know, they may feel good at the time, but ultimately you know that these are things that you're not supposed to be doing because long term they can be actually quite detrimental to you. But I feel like if you get very anxious, if you get into these like energies in which you feel very irritable and just like overwhelmed and anxious and stuff, you may want to go to your guilty pleasure of choice, which is fine as long as you don't overdo it, right? King of Swords. It seems as though you're going to be very objective here. The good thing is that you're going to be able to take a few steps back every time you want during this process. You're going to be able to take a few steps back and look at the whole thing and say, okay, right now I am completely detached from how blessed I am to be going through this. Let's go into that. And you can go ahead and take the actions necessary to reconnect to that intention, that initial intention. If that's the case, you know, keep moving forward. Then if you feel like it, you need to take some steps back because you feel like you're getting a little bit too stressed, you're losing your vision, then get centered. If you're feeling like you're going a little bit too much for the guilty pleasures, take a few steps back, you know, reorganize your thoughts. And I feel like you're going to be very powerful as long as you keep this understanding that you need to sort of check up every now and then to see how things are feeling. I don't know exactly what we're talking about here. I feel like for everybody's going to be something different, but it does feel like something big that could potentially be overwhelming, but that seems to be a very massive victory for you. Maybe you're building something or something like that. Queen of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus. Some of you guys are going through this process because you are sort of like setting roots somewhere. In nature, maybe? Some of you guys are learning new stuff. And it may feel like a lot, it may feel very overwhelming, but it doesn't have to, okay? So remember that same advice, you know, take a few steps back, get yourself back to center before losing control, I guess. Losing comfort more than control. The Hangman, Pisces, your card. Your energy. There's some things that inevitably are going to feel like they're upside down for a while. Okay, so you're not going to have all the answers at all times. It's actually kind of safe for me to say that you are at all times not going to have all the answers. And that might feel a little intimidating. But it doesn't have to either, you know, just allow the universe to fill that space that you are not sort of intellectually feeling, you know? If you don't have the answers, let the answers come to you. If someone is not, you know, on top of things, or if certain aspects are a mystery to you, let the greater mystery of God and the universe to fill that up for you, or give you the sign, give you the message. If you feel like it, ask for it. Ask for guidance. Or just let it be, because ultimately everything is going to come together. Ultimately, Pisces, you are going to be enjoying this Empress energy. This is a victory for you. This is going to be a big victory for you. Like, a massive milestone, I feel. And you can, honestly, depending on your consciousness and your presence within the process, you can choose to either enjoy every minute of it or be very overwhelmed by it. So it is going to take a conscious, you know, as I mentioned over and over again, taking a few steps back and constantly reconnecting to that intention. But it's worth it, you know. I think that this is something that's important enough for you to make the effort to enjoy every bit of it. maybe don't focus on it happening fast. I don't see any fast moving energies here, to be honest with you. I don't think that this is actually going to go come together really quickly. So maybe getting rid of the expectation of like things coming together really, really quickly, getting rid of that expectation could be good for you. Just letting the process sort of like flow. But it seems like there's something here that could be conflicting to you at times. It's like maybe you want things to go really quickly and just be over with sometimes. And at other times you're like, no, I should probably not think about it that way. You know, like I should probably just, you know, allow myself to be suspended here in the air without the answers and just let things come together in a slower pace, yada, yada, yada. But I do feel like it's a back and forth, maybe, for some of you. Remember, guys, if this is not your reading, it's not your reading. No problem. There's tons of readings in my channel. As you probably know, I post so much. And in Pisces season, I think I'm posting even more. So, like, you're not going to run out of readings that will resonate with you, I think. But if this does resonate with you, I think that the main message here, the main advice, is to be present within the situation. I know that this is not the only thing in your life that is happening right now, Pisces. It seems like this is just one big thing among many other things. But, you know, maybe meditating every morning, maybe just sort of centering yourself, having some kind of practice that can center you, can prevent you from this energy of overwhelm, which I do feel like could very easily sneak up on you. This sense of, oh my god, this is too much, there's too much going on, I feel overwhelmed, I need to shut down, you know. Meditations, I think, are actually going to be very, very helpful to you. And if you don't know how to meditate, you know, don't worry about it. It's really not, there's so many like expectations about meditation, like you have to clear your mind completely, whatever. When you're starting out, just sit down and or lay down and just breathe, you know. Give yourself a minute. In the Manifestology channel, the new Manifestology channel that I created, there's a lot of guided meditations for free that you can use over there as well. And they have like different intentions to calm or there's a lot of different things. So you can check them out. You can search on the YouTube search box, Manifestology. F-E-F-E-S-T-O-L-O-G-Y? God, I haven't spelled a word in ages. Felt like a 5th grader. Okay, Manifestology. The sale, guys, the sale is up. It's happening. It's available. Every single one of the online courses is $24.99 each. I created one to help you heal your relationship with money and put the financial issues in, you know, like in the past. It seems like it's so hard and so like impossible in this day and age because everything in the physical world seems to be against us. But when you tackle it from the energy realm, everything opens up. So check that out if you feel like you really need that boost. My course is called Abundance Blueprint. It's really helpful. You can ask other Pisces. They have had really wonderful experiences with that, including my my assistant. She started doing the course. That's so funny. She started doing the course because she was just trying to understand the course so she could help, you know, answer the questions in the email. So she started going through the videos and stuff. And like 3 or 4 days when she was like into it, she received this massive check. Like, she still doesn't understand like where the hell did it come from. It was just kind of like a reimbursement for something in like her university or something. But it was completely out of the blue. And she was like, dude, I am not even taking the course like intentionally. I'm just in the energy, right? I'm just in it. And this happened. And we would laugh so much about it. And she's not the only one that this stuff has happened to. So if you need that boost, Abundance Blueprint, $24.99. You can get it today. And you can use it whenever you want, as many times as you want for the rest of your life. Same goes for all the other courses. We've got the Energy Protection course, the Regression, Immersion, Past Life Regression course, Tarot Level 1, and the Shamanic Journey series. I think that they're all not only incredibly fun, but really, really powerful and transformative. So check them out and see if any of those resonate for you. If that's not the case, don't worry about it, all good. I hope that some of you can benefit from those tools. I have created them for you with a lot of love. Alrighty, Pisces, I'll see you in the next read. Bye, guys.